Is Wilbo. Okay. Wilbo, yep, they're getting going now. Okay, good. All right, so vault, let's go. Vault, they're gonna both do vault skip, out of bounds. Let's go. Nope, okay, never mind. All right, so not much interesting going on right now. They're just both messing around. Let's see what their particular interests are in doing the vault. Looks like Wilbo is taking more interest in the lamp than any. Oh, he gets the clip, dude.
I mean, they're both older runners, so they're probably both used to playing around in the vault.
Oh, that's true, actually, since they're both from the olden days.
Yeah, both of their runs are from 2015.
Yeah, both their runs on the leaderboard are 3 years old, so not sure what to expect strat-wise, because unless they both have been practicing new stuff, most likely going to be seeing some old strats, which is going to be really interesting.
I spoke to Wilbo a little bit, and I think he might have been thinking about learning some new save glitches.
Ooh.
But it's hard to say.
Either way, we could see some old stuff from even before you started running, which is pretty wild. Anyway,
Yeah.
They're getting started right here, getting out of the test chamber, or the relaxation vault, excuse me.
Doing their accelerated back hopping.
Yep. Both of them moving and grooving. None of them going for cube throw, they're cowards.
Please proceed into the chamber.
Pretty much neck and neck with the mistakes they made.
First, however,
Yeah.
They both made the exact same mistakes. That's pretty fun. Oh, and Wilbo's got that hot subtitle stuff going on. I like it.
All for when they submit demos, though, because it just crashes your game.
Oh no, he misses. So neither of them are going for BSG. So we're not going to see a BSG game 1. Wilbo seems to go for it, but he missed the radio when he fell.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just baiting us, who knows.
So that's a big time save that they're both missing out on. So it's like
Yeah, so go ahead.
14 seconds.
Yeah, BSG allows you to skip waiting for that cube. You can just go because the game thinks that you're still pushing down the button when you save load on top of it, holding a radio, because the radio pushes you off of it. But it takes the game 2 ticks to realize that the button isn't pressed. I mean, they're both going into O2, pretty much neck and neck.
I wonder whether they'll do the save glitch here.
Yeah, save glitch here isn't too big of a time save, so it's not really a big deal if both of them don't, or if only one of them does. It's only, I believe, 6 seconds faster, so not really too significant. And the save glitch is actually a lot more difficult than people give credit for because of... it's dumb.
Do you want to explain what a save glitch is? How it works? Loosely?
Sure. Alright, so Wilbo's going for it. So what he does there is when he gets on top of the portal, he gets put into a state where he's edge bugged. So when you save load while you're edge bugged, you can move around and still retain being edge bugged. And what an edge bug does is it will basically disjoint your camera and player model. So what you saw he was able to do there was he was able to shoot portals into Chamber 3 because his player model was disjointed from his camera. So the places where you think he's shooting portals, not actually where he's shooting portals. It's the main trick that allows inbounds runs to be broken really wide open, and it's pretty much the most powerful tool in this game.
Yeah, and you're gonna see another property of it where your collision messes up here, so they're allowed to walk straight through that wall because their body's not in the same place.
Yeah, both neck and neck despite Wilbo going for that save glitch. He messed it up a little bit. So
actually,
Oreo not going for it helped her out a little bit because she just went in the elevator and it was free. Didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, that's the risk with the 2-3 save glitch. It's quite difficult, but doesn't save much time.
Yeah, so in RTA, it might not be worth it to go for. A lot of people are just going to be doing it out of complete habit, but also a lot of people are
the tournament's in in-game time, so...
Oh, that's true.
Because load times are so vastly different on different systems in this game.
Yeah, the Source engine is... This is an old engine. This engine was made in 2004, and this version is from 2009, I believe. So it's quite old and doesn't really load well. A lot of the, especially 2 particular maps, take a really long time to load. And if you have a significantly worse computer, your load times can be upwards of like 15 seconds worse than someone else, which is like not something we want to deal with. So we use in-game time in order to record the runs and races that we're going to be doing, because it's a PC game and that's easy enough to do. This is as neck and neck as it could possibly be.
They are bang on.
Their timers are even in sync, which is like never a thing. They seem to have very similar computers.
Yeah.
Like Wilbo is so barely ahead of Oreo. Basically there. This is actually. Oh no, Wilbo. All right, Wilbo now fallen behind of OreoDoublestuff, who is just sailing through.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing
ruined
experience.
the synchronization.
Yeah, unfortunate. Ooh, that was a neat ABH. What a weird turnaround there.
Yeah, people normally ABH the last one rather than AFH.
Yeah.
I mean, it works either way.
Again, the 9 trick. So, interesting thing with that portal there is that if you shoot the portal in the middle of the door, it will fizzle away. But if you shoot it not in the middle, if you have the portal kind of offset a little bit, then you can actually just skip the puzzle for Chamber 9. Are we going to see a door launch? We are not. Wilbo, will you save it?
Well, he's not doing the setup, so I wouldn't be. He tried. He did the turn.
See, I am a door launch connoisseur. I got it today once for the first time in my 3 years of running this game consistently. So, consistently, haha, I have like 300 hours on this game. Anyway, both of them pretty even still. Not super far off. Could go back and forth in any direction at any time. Both of them going for the AFH on 11, which is quite a difficult trick. And
especially the double AFH.
Ooh, Oreo. She nailing that AFH. Yeah, gonna be going for the save glitch now. Wilbo's still struggling with that AFH. Hopefully he'll get it soon. Oh, yep, there it is.
I think that's kind of a weird setup for the double AFH, but some top runners do that setup.
What was he doing?
Place it close to yourself and then like hold S into it.
Oh, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was another way. Anyway, both of them going for the old 11 save glitch that is not the new one that Z's made. So, and both of them doing it very solidly. Again, Wilbo only just behind Oreo. So, shaping up to a really good race. Potentially, it can go to 3 games.
Yeah, we've only seen one 3-game match so far. So.
Yeah, the game between Zinera and Zook. Zinera, you threw. Feels bad.
And there's a difference in strats here, I think.
Oreo went for the save glitch there.
Whereas Wilbo went for the older legacy strat.
Mm-hmm. Although they're basically neck and neck in terms of real time, it is a little bit faster to go for the save glitch, I believe. Or maybe it's just even.
I mean,
I think it's actually even.
The best gold is like 0.2 seconds faster than the IL, so it's very similar. Super similar.
Alright, so Oreo going to be heading into 15, still ahead of Wilbo. Wilbo seems to have a new PB of some kind, unless Oreo is just not using splits because he seems to be behind a lot more often than Oreo is.
Yeah.
Alright. Oreo is going to be going for that 15 save glitch, and Wilbo is going to be going for the old legacy strat.
A classic. I really like this strat.
Yeah, the legacy strat I adore.
It might actually save him time here over Oreo.
Yeah.
Because
Oreo messing up a little bit.
Messed up at the start.
I was paying too much attention to Wilbo because I love that save glitch, but Wilbo seems to now be pulled ahead. But again, it's so close that pretty much anyone could win this race still.
Yeah, one mess up in any chamber could throw it off either way.
For sure. And we'll see what they both do in 16. Because one of them could very well go... Yep, Wilbo's going for the 16-17 save glitch setup. Let's see if Oreo is going to be going for the same. So even if Oreo doesn't go for it, this save glitch is hard enough that Wilbo could easily mess it up. And
okay, he's going for the full
16. Both of them are going for the 16-17 save glitch. That is very surprising considering both their PBs.
No, Oreo doesn't go for
Oreo's not going for it. Okay. Oreo does... Is that save glitch faster than the portal bumps?
Yeah, if it was, we wouldn't do it for 16-17.
Oh, that's true.
You don't need to do it.
first sign of defiance.
I think it's really close, so it's like a second or two at most.
That was an interesting... I've never seen that before. That setup to not fall into the ground. I think this will be Wilbo ahead of Oreo at the end of this, for sure.
Yeah, because you lose time
if Wilbo
in 60.
Doesn't mess up this jump too much.
You lose time in 16 setting that up, and then you gain a lot of time back in 17.
I don't remember the exact numbers. I believe the overall time save you get from this whole sequence, if you do it perfectly compared to doing the strat Oreo was doing perfectly, is about 10 seconds. But unfortunately, Wilbo messing up that trick quite a bit ended up not really saving him much time over Oreo. And they're again still extremely even. And Oreo, in fact, a little bit ahead.
This is very back and forth.
Yeah. So Oreo not going to be moving on to Chamber 18, while Wilbo, once again, just tailing right behind her.
Oreo's had a very solid run, but just using slightly different strats to Wilbo.
Yeah, Wilbo's been doing a lot more difficult strats, but making more mistakes doing them. So even though they save time overall, the mistakes he's been making has ended up making them about just as fast as the save glitch, or excuse me, the casual strats, or old strats that Oreo is doing.
Yeah, they're both actually doing the same 18 save glitch here.
Oh, but Wilbo messing up and deciding to reload. And Oreo doesn't seem like she messed up. It seems like she's going to be going on to 19, having a very solid 18. But Wilbo, again, not going to be too far behind if he does the rest of this well. Yep, I'd say maybe a... Whoa, okay, that's interesting. And I've never seen this before.
The radio?
Oh, dude. That's whoa.
Legend.
Oh
no.
It was all for nothing. Yeah, this is similar to Chamber 5. You can just screw around for a bit until GLaDOS is done talking, and that's what Wilbo was doing then. So he's only just about an elevator cycle behind. So yeah, again, this could... wow. This is, considering their PBs, they're going for some crazy strats. Like Oreo going for double lag here, or at least one lag. But it seems like she's going for double lag.
He's doing the save glitch, so...
Yeah, Wilbo is going to be going for single lag, so... Oreo with a big potential to pull far ahead here if she can get through the save glitch and double lag fairly smoothly. And save glitch is going well, but now this is the hard part that's coming up, is the double lag.
Yeah.
But if she can get this, then she's going to be in a very good position to take this race.
Huge potential to mess up, though.
Yeah, it's a very hard trick. First try didn't go swimmingly. Oh, second try, was that?
I didn't think that was
going to work. Wow. That is very impressive by Oreo. Good stuff. Getting double lag is, especially in 2 tries, that's not even something that a lot of top-level runners can do consistently. Have you ever watched Connor try to do double lag? That's just painful. That's painful.
But yeah, that's given her a big advantage because Wilbo's messing up a little bit at the end of 19.
19's a hard chamber, even when you don't do double lag, so looking like Oreo's going to be taking this race. But again, much potential for Wilbo to pull it back if Oreo potentially goes for EO1 save glitch and messes it up a lot, or if she doesn't go for it and Wilbo does.
I think she's still ahead of PB. This is good pace.
Yeah, for sure. Both of them, I believe, are ahead of their PB. It seems like their PBs in the leaderboards are a bit outdated. Oreo seems like, yep, she is going to be going for the EO1 save glitch. So let's see how she does with this very intricate save glitch.
Yeah, this one has a lot of potential to mess up as well.
Yeah, this is definitely the most difficult one in the run that is done by most people in terms of the actual save glitch. I think the hardest map in this run is personally 16. I think a lot of people agree with that. But this is definitely the most difficult and intricate save glitch. As you can see, she already messed it up once. Let's see if Wilbo's going to be going for it.
Too wide of an angle, the wrong position. There's so much potential just to mess it up.
If I were her, I would just go through the rest of the chamber. And
I think that's placed out of bounds.
Yeah, I would have just continued. Wilbo is going to be going for the casual, I keep calling them casual, the old legacy strats. So potential for him to pull ahead of Oreo if Oreo continuously messes this up. I think that she should maybe take these first 4 shots and then just jump through even if it doesn't work for the next 2 that you're supposed to take. But it seems like she's actually going to be getting it here.
Yeah.
Yep, she does. So she is going to be ahead going into the last map of the run, EO2.
Lost the PB pace there, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, for sure. Lots of time loss on that map, unfortunately for her, but seems like she is going to be in a good position to take this, especially with that very solid first AAG without getting hurt by the without getting hurt by the door. The door can sometimes open just for no reason, or it could be that you made a mistake. Would that be disallowed, I'm assuming? Because I think after she shot the portal, she was able to make it through.
What?
I think she was out of bounds a little bit, but when she shot the portal, it kind of pushed her back in bounds. I'm not sure if that would even be allowed by the other rules though.
After the second AAG?
Yeah.
She just reloaded there because she triggered the GLaDOS dialogue.
Oh, right, okay.
So the turret despawned.
They're very close to each other at this point. Oreo could potentially, if she messes this up a few more times, lose the race to Wilbo doing the catwalk skip strat. Oh, she makes it in. All right, it's about this turret. Oh, wow. So if she doesn't mess up cores, she should be taking game 1.
Yeah, she also has the game time advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Out of sync now.
And she is going for core fall skip, so interesting.
Oh.
I think she...
Bit of confusion.
she didn't realize she didn't set it up yet.
No, I think she was trying to move the cause to a more comfortable position.
I think she just forgot she didn't set it up because she was like moving and she just stopped moving. All right,
that's quite a close race.
Yeah, close race. Only only an 18, I believe, second loss for Wilbo. Good stuff to OreoDoublestuff, taking game 1. Thank you for updating that. I was about to do it. I've been worrying about the audio. Did I not? Yeah. Oh, I didn't change the audio to Oreo. I forgot completely. Whoops.
I mean, it was close, but there wasn't much difference.
Anyway, that was a very, very close game 1. This next race here could be could very well go in the way of Wilbo, and we could see a 3-game series. All right, we're going to be setting up race number 2 here in just a moment.
All right.
I should be getting going in just a moment here as the delay catches up. Oh, you gave Wilbo the win. That's not dummy.
Shut up.
Dumb idiot.
I didn't know how to reset the winner button, but it's fine.
Unprofessional production. If we were a Counter-Strike tournament, we'd be fired.
We'd be roasted on Reddit is what we'd be.
I know. Anyway, they're both getting ready to go here. Oreo is going to look like she's a little bit ahead here. She started a tad earlier, but we're like using in-game time, so let's see how they mess around. Oh, going for the toilet at first, and Wilbo going back for the lamp.
Yeah, let's hope no one dies to the lamp.
Yeah, shout out to Blaziken. Oh, that was a really quick lamp stuck. And will Oreo be able to get the clipboard stuck up there? In my opinion, that is the hardest thing to do in the relaxation vault, is to get the clipboard stuck onto that railing. I don't understand how it works.
I mean, Blaziken seems pretty consistent at it. Even though he might die in the vault, you know?
Blaziken's nuts, yeah. He's the only person I think I've ever seen die in the vault in a race like that.
Yeah. I mean, someone... I think Lambo got smacked in the face by the lamp earlier as well, but survived.
Lambo's a god. It's different. Got an 11:24 in race. That's absurd.
Without BSG as well.
So that would have been like an 11:10.
Yeah.
Anyway, both of them getting ready here. Oreo messing up a little bit at the beginning there. Both their movements not perfect, but Wilbo going to be pulling ahead a little bit here.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however...
So they're going to be moving on. Let's see if Wilbo can actually get BSG this time. He tried to grab the radio last run, but he just missed grabbing it, so he just went for casual strats.
Will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
Yeah, he's doing the B-hops, which suggests he's going for it.
Oh no.
I mean, grabbing the radio is deceptive.
It's so hard. It's actually so hard. I've reset at least a third of my runs to not grabbing the radio.
Like it just doesn't want to be grabbed.
I know, it sucks. So both of them pretty much dead even. Wilbo just a tad ahead though. Both going to be getting, I believe this is going to be 204s for both of them on the EO. Nope, 205. 205 in the olden days. Not atrocious. At least for me. Everyone else could get like 156s or something crazy like that. I couldn't even get a 159.
I don't think anyone ever got a 157. 158 was what the good
Was it
game
158? I'm confusing it with 146. And well, 146 is even good. It's like 144 now, isn't it?
Well, Sushi has a 143, but that's with double BSG, so.
Yeah, well, so 144. It's double BSG saves a second. Anyway, Wilbo once again going to be going for this first save glitch here. Let's see if he can use it to skate an advantage. But he missed the save glitch. I think he missed that one too. Nope, he didn't.
No.
Okay. He's just a god. I'm an infidel. And oh, very clean. So Wilbo's going to be pulling quite ahead here due to that successful O2 save glitch. Going to be ahead by a solid maybe 5-6 seconds.
Yeah. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Last match he messed it up a couple of times.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I think he missed that. No. What? Dude, why is everyone so crazy? They're getting the save glitches I could never get.
I think it looks like he's messing it up because he seems to have it on 2 binds, save and load.
Oh yeah, that's true.
1 bind. So he seems to load.
I'm surprised we allow that.
Yeah.
I don't know why we do. Because that is technically a script, but... Oh, Wilbo is swag, you see that?
Yeah.
Wilbo is a swag gamer. Did that go out of bounds, though?
Him going through the wall?
Yeah.
No.
It didn't?
Because that wall's completely solid, surrounded by other walls, so it's classed as inbounds. Even though you see the void, you're not in the void.
Okay.
It's kind of a questionable decision, but...
It doesn't benefit him in any way, anyway.
No.
While safety is one of many enrichment center goals, the Aperture Science...
Again, Wilbo about a full chamber ahead. Going into chamber 7, while Oreo just now getting the elevator to go to chamber 7. More like an elevator cycle.
Not even a full elevator.
Yeah. Something you may be noticing about Portal, you wait a lot in elevators. That's a big thing about this game. There's actually a mod pack by Pack Sciences, I believe, who is resident dude who makes stuff for Portal. He also made Portal Upside Down, a very good mod of a tournament we'll be doing soon, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
But one of them is called Portal Elevators, which takes out all the elevators in this game. So you just kind of immediately get to every chamber. And I think inbounds is like 7 minutes in that?
Oh, I think it's less than that.
It's less than that? It's probably like 5.
Yeah, it's crazy fast.
And like that's probably not a very optimized world record. It could probably, I don't think it could go down to a 4 depending on how low of a 5 it is, but it could definitely probably be improved by like at least 10
It works at like 552.
552, yeah. You could probably get a sub 530 with that if you have like a gnarlier on.
Because it removes essentially all the wait times. So that's a lot of time.
So as it turns out, more than half this game is waiting.
Well, I mean, it really does add up.
There's more waiting in this game than Half-Life 1, by the way. Anyway, no messed up AFHs so far, and yep, no messed up AFHs. That is a rarity. This chamber's hard. Did he get door launch?
No.
Did I see that? I thought he got door launch. For some reason, I thought I saw him launch kind of vertically, but maybe I'm just dumb. I was looking at
I was just in
Orio's POV. Okay, so now it's time for 11. Let's see if they can get this a bit. Oh, Wilbo getting it nice and quick. I believe it only took him 2 tries, and Oreo struggling a little bit more on the double AFH setup that she's going for. But she seems to have gotten it there, and she'll be moving on to do the save glitch.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it only took her, what, 3-4? That's better than what I do most of the time.
I do feel like the one-hop setup is a lot more consistent.
I hate it. It's dumb. How did Connor only learn double AFH, like, recently? He's a dumb idiot. Dumb idiot who's gonna have world record in a few days.
Not if you have anything to say about it.
Me?
Yeah.
What the heck, dude? I have a 13.
You've been making your way down.
That's true. Oh, wait, I didn't reset the last run I did. Whoops. Anyway, Wilbo's still ahead. Oreo going for the save glitch set up on chamber 13, while Wilbo goes for the fling in chamber 14. Nails it pretty well. So, about a full chamber advantage for Wilbo.
Yeah, decent lead.
Yeah, but could very well go the way of OreoDoublestuff if she can pull some hot strats out.
Yeah, if she can nail double lag again, that'll be a good amount of time saved back again.
Same with the EO1 save glitch. If she can get that first try, which with the way she was doing it, she seemed pretty confident in it that she could get it first try. So if she could do that, that would almost guarantee the race win, unless you got really far behind from double lag or something. Because that strat just saves such a ridiculous amount of time. Wilbo now finishing chamber 15, while Oreo just gets into chamber 15 to set up her save glitch for the chamber. See if she can do it a bit more cleanly than last time, because she made a few mistakes doing it last race.
Yeah,
it seems like she's gonna be nailing it a bit more.
I believe she just struggled to get the actually save glitched in the first race. But when she was save glitched, everything went fine, and the same this time.
So now this is going to be a little interesting because Wilbo could very easily mess up this chamber here and end up losing a lot of time, or he could, as he did last run, make a lot of mistakes on the 17 jump, which can cost him quite a bit.
Yeah, he messed it up several times last time.
Yep, but Oreo going to be going for the same thing she did last time, where I believe she's just going to be heading her way into the elevator. But because of this trick going pretty well for Wilbo, he's going to pull ahead quite a bit more. But again, the fact that he does not do double lag or EO1 save glitch could be very bad for him later on in the race.
He gets his second try, actually, this time.
Yeah. And the turret doesn't even treat him that awfully. That's better than average, I'd say. Okay, never mind. What's happening?
The button just
everywhere.
Repulsed by the idea of the turret being on it.
Yeah. So this is going to be Wilbo being a solid 30, maybe not 30 seconds ahead, but seems like 20 to 30.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite a sizable lead, but one that can go away very quickly in this game.
Yeah, because he's definitely extended his lead there with 16-17.
Yeah,
and already having a decent lead.
Yeah, but again, Oreo on 19 could, if he has a Jonah 19, could pull it back. Have you gotten the 12 yet?
No.
Are you doing Z's YOLO setup?
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
All right, I believe. Anyway, Wilbo doing a pretty good job at that 18 save glitch. I'm not sure what he's. Oh, he's going for the radio again.
I mean, that actually loses a little bit of time because he has to fall into the floor portal, so he hits the trigger for the dialogue later.
Oh,
but
really?
It's nothing substantial. It's like half a second maybe.
If he's having fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oreo also going for the same save glitch. Seems like she is going to be nailing it pretty nicely as well. So lead for Wilbo, pretty much about the same as it was before entering into that. But this could change everything, this chamber 19 here. Wilbo already flubbing a little bit. Goofing around, spaghetti everywhere. Salsa everywhere. Got some meatballs. Oh, man. Oh my god, that's spaghetti. Alright, Wilbo's bringing it back. He's got himself set up to do the lag. And he nails it first try. So, again, Oreo with a lot of potential to nail this double lag setup here and just pull ahead of Wilbo.
Yeah, this strat has potential to save 20 odd seconds against what Wilbo's doing.
Oh wait, is Wilbo going for it?
Wilbo looks like...
I haven't been watching him, but it seems like he's going back to do double lag.
He seems to be doing double lag, but he did the old first lag rather than Loch Ness, which is a really weird combo.
Yeah, it's interesting because he also didn't do double lag last time. This could be pretty bad for Wilbo. But he gets the save glitch well, and now he just needs to set up the lag, and he does that. But Oreo now pulling ahead after her very solid Chamber 19.
Yeah, I feel like Wilbo would have been better off just playing it safe, doing what he did last time.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you could try to bank on Oreo making some mistakes, but almost seems like Oreo is going to be pulling ahead.
He wouldn't have known the lead he had, is the big issue.
But he gets it, so he's only a little bit behind. If Oreo messes up quite a lot in the EO1 save glitch, this could be a race. Or AAGs for that matter.
Yeah, because Wilbo goes for much easier strats on both of the last two maps.
Oof, he misses the quick setup there on EO0 there. Well, Oreo now getting ready to do her save glitch to get to the end of EO0. Taking a lot of time to set things up. Playing it very safe. I think she is knowledgeable that she is in a pretty good position, potentially.
I mean, if she plays these last two maps well, this looks like it could be PB to me.
Yeah, very, very easily.
She has a high 14, so... It's definitely
whether or not that's her real PB, we have no clue.
Yeah.
But she nails the EO1 save glitch.
Yeah, it doesn't find the last shot, but that's not a huge issue.
Yeah, it's a minor time loss, but entering into EO2 at a 13:09, while Wilbo still making his way through EO1. Looks like this could be a 2-0 for Oreo, but let's see if Wilbo can pull it back with Oreo making some mistakes. But first AAG goes down and doesn't get door trolled. Setting up the second shot. She struggled a little bit with this shot last time, but she could very well nail it.
To me, it just looks like she's stepping back a little bit too far.
Yeah, she's definitely not giving herself a lot of room to make that jump. Oh, Wilbo's going for the really... Oh my god, this throws me back.
Yeah, the old save glitch.
Holy cow. Did he do this last round too? Oh wow, he does it really well. He could very well bring this back if Oreo has more problems here, and we could see ourselves in a game 3. Oh, she gets it.
If her leaderboard PB is her actual PB, this could definitely be PB.
Oh yeah, very easily. As long as she doesn't get trolled too much by GLaDOS, this should be a 2-0. But it seems
unless
like she's doing
she
a good job.
Pulls a gob and somehow edge glitches a car into the floor.
Is that something that can happen?
That was in one of the races the other day. Incredible.
Oh, no.
I think he just about managed to still win.
And that's it. That's
PB
a 2-0.
According to his splits.
Yeah.
So that's
22nd PB, I believe. Anyway, Wilbo finishing off his run. Not too far behind, only gonna be about, oh, maybe with that reload. Yep, that reload is interesting. Going back to his autosave, which is, whoops, my bad.
Oh,
Going back to his autosave again. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's gonna have to redo this. That's unfortunate. Just misclicked there and accidentally hit his...
I think if his PB was accurate, that could have been a PB as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Unfortunate.
Now he's setting up for the turret skip in order to shoot GLaDOS with the turret. And once he finishes up here, this will be the end of this set. Two very close races throughout pretty much the entire time. Very well could have gone both ways, both races.
Congratulations. Was it worth it?
So now he is setting up for his kill on GLaDOS.
Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to...
Are we ready for Oreo to come in for a post-match?
Yeah, whenever she is ready to come in here, Wilbo is about to finish up his race, so ready for Oreo to come in whenever she is ready. Okay, and that's GG. 16-0-0 flat for Wilbo. And we have Oreo here. Congratulations on the 2-0 victory.
Thank you.
So, since we were both looking at both of your PBs on the leaderboards, and we're not really sure what to expect in terms of what strats you guys were going to use, but both of you seem to have different modern strats that you two seem to have been practicing.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Like my last PB was like 3-4 years ago, and I just came back to seriously running like maybe 3 weeks ago. So I've learned what I can, and I'll do. I might do, BSG next time. Who knows?
Nice. Yeah, because the interesting dynamic for that race was that Wilbo was doing a lot of things you weren't doing, and you were doing a lot of things that Wilbo wasn't doing. Do you want to say something, Jonah? Or
I don't know.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because the one in particular that was losing you a lot of time versus Wilbo was the 16 save glitch.
I don't know why. Like, I've practiced that and it's fine, but yeah.
No, as in, he was doing the 16-17 preserve.
Oh, he was. Okay.
Yeah, so that saved him like a solid 10 seconds over you, but you were going like pretty much getting EO1 save glitch as well as the AAGs made it pretty hard for him to keep up by the end game. Your end game was just significantly stronger because of those two strats.
Yeah, the funny thing about the second race is I meant to do catwalk skip.
No.
Okay, and just on muscle memory did the AAG.
That happens so often. Oh, and we have Wilbo coming in as well. Hello, hey, Wilbo. I like your portal gun.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Anyway.
So that was an unfortunate EO2 at the end there, Wilbo.
Yeah.
What happened?
Seemed like you were on PB pace as well.
Yeah,
Oh, holy shit, I just got a PB.
Oh yeah, you PB'd about 20 seconds.
I just looked at that. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, you PB'd about 20 seconds.
Yeah, you were both on PB pace in that second race, and then...
Yeah, I
both
just completely messed up at the end. Got those shaky hands from the tournament, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was shaking too.
We were saying this before, but a really interesting thing, Wilbo, was that you two were doing completely different strats a lot of the time. Like you were pulling really far ahead for a lot of the early game, especially with the 16-17 save glitch preserve, but Oreo was doing both EO1 save glitches and EO2 AAGs. So
and
she was just able to... Yeah, and double lag. That was a big one as well.
Yeah.
And you like went for like a half of the double lag. That was definitely something I haven't seen before.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I thought it might save some time at least.
Yeah, you were ahead up until that point actually, and then you did some funky combinations trying 19.
Yeah, the save glitch was giving you more problems than the actual double lag. I feel like that's honestly the harder part of it though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I never really did that strat until the tournament. I don't know why I did it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try it.
And I'm curious, Wilbo. So your PB on the leaderboard is from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
How long have you been like back to running?
Like a few weeks.
A few weeks. So both of you are pretty much fresh back in. Did the tournament like kind of convince you to run again, or?
Yeah. That's the only reason I'm running again, to compete in the tournament.
Yeah,
and
oh, sorry.
No, you can talk.
Go ahead, Oreo.
Yeah. Let's see. I had like just realized that there was a Portal Discord at all, and I joined the Discord, and I'm like, oh, hey, there's a Portal tournament coming. I guess I'll sign up.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool thing that it's bringing back a lot of old runners, and also bringing back the more recent runners who have the potential to just get really good times. It's always exciting, especially from someone who ran the game for a pretty long period of time, and pretty recently when a bunch of new strats were found, to see people come back and kind of learn all these new strats when back when they ran, it was super different. Because go ahead.
I was gonna say the run is almost entirely different in the end game to when I did it last.
Yeah, like when you last ran, EO1 save glitch definitely wasn't a thing.
No.
Because I don't know when that save glitch that you did, Wilbo, was found. I'd forgotten that it existed entirely.
Wait, which
until
one?
I saw you do that. The one in the turret room where you.
Oh,
yeah.
that was found a long time ago.
Yeah, like it's
that's
been
the one I
so,
learned, and then I stopped running.
Yeah, that like I forgot about that. I like blocked it out of my memory. So definitely, because I was expecting going into this race that you two were going to be like, since your PBs were both 3 years old, I was expecting it to be kind of like a legacy race more than anything. But you both have been putting in work to update your stuff, and it turned out to be a very good race, even though it was 2-0. Both races very close until the end.
Yeah, I'm hoping to show some more stuff off later in the tournament because we have more matches, I think.
Yeah, just in the group stage now. So
Yeah, exactly.
we got a lot more tournament to go, and making it in the groups, I believe it's only the bottom person in each group gets knocked out, and then the brackets.
Bottom two.
Bottom two, okay. And it's 6 people a group?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah. Is it a round robin we're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's got to get 1 or 2 wins, I believe, depending on how it goes out in the group, but
yeah, 2/3 of the people go through, so it's going to be the majority of people, and then a pretty big bracket. So
yeah, it's going to be a huge bracket with how many people are in this tournament.
Oh yeah. I was amazed to see so many people active.
Oh yeah, this is like the most active Portal has been in years. It's actually insane. If anyone watching these races is interested in learning the game, Portal's a really, really easy game to get into. It may not look like it. It may not look like it with all these crazy strats that people are pulling out, like double lag and all these wild save glitches, but the nice thing about Portal speedrunning is that you can learn things at your own pace, and you can just very easily incorporate new strats into your run because every chamber and every map is pretty much self-contained, with the exception of 16 and 17 kind of being weird. But it's a fun game to run. It's an easy game to learn, and I'd recommend people, if they're interested in speedrunning, if they don't speedrun yet and want to get into it, it's a very good first game to get into.
Oh yeah, it was my first speedrun game, and honestly, like the glitchless run is actually still fun. It still requires a lot of movement.
Yeah, there's a lot of different categories for Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something that would meet everyone's interest. If you don't want to save glitch, you can do glitchless, or you can do inbounds legacy. If you want to completely break the game open, and if you're a little bit of a sadist, you can do sadist, no, masochist, excuse me.
Yeah,
you can play out of bounds. I wouldn't recommend that. Just watch the run. Watch anyone stream that game, and by anyone I mean the no one who streams that run. And just watch them for grind in 0001 for like 3 hours. Or you can watch Lambo Lord, who does that in inbounds also. Poor Lambo.
Oh, poor Lambo.
I remember back when it was like him going for like it was like back when before the 0001 save or thingy was found for out of bounds, he actually grinded for like 3 hours before he got out of it before. It's actually sad to watch, not because it's like him playing bad or anything, but because I like feel like he's slowly losing his mind.
Slowly?
Slowly. You're not wrong. I mean, Lambo's an interesting person, but we all love him.
Yeah.
Anyway, any closing thoughts for you two?
Not a whole lot. I just have to update the rest of my run now.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, like I saw your PB was like similar to mine, so I hope we brought some entertainment in the race.
Yeah,
hopefully there were some close parts, but
yeah, it was one of the closer races so far this time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like for a good half of that, I think it was until 11 that race was literally dead even.
Nice.
Yeah, and both races you were back and forth. You couldn't tell who was going to take it out. One mistake could have taken it either way.
Which it did in this race.
Yeah.
But either way, congrats to OreoDoublestuff for taking the W. Yeah. Wilbo's still got more group stage games, so don't hold your head down. So you still got that fire. You still got that fire. You still got it. Whoever's in, like, who has Connor and M-Sushi in their groups? Anyone here? Are you guys in?
I don't think so.
Who's the best player in your guys' group?
We've got Goody Go and Can't Even.
Yeah.
Can't Even's doing this tournament? Oh, yeah. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, we're all doomed, huh?
Kate even is the greatest video game player to ever exist. So.
Oh, okay.
I only say this because I'm Sushi.
His out of bounds run is really good.
Yeah, his out of bounds world record, insanely good. His inbounds time 11:59 is very good.
Yes.
But that's a difficult group though. Having 2 people with sub 12 in that group. That means that they're pretty much guaranteed to continue. So
yeah,
it's that fight for 3rd and 4th, which is going to be the tricky among the bottom 4 because having sub 12 in this tournament is like almost a guarantee of going through groups. Because I believe it's only like 15 to 20 people. Maybe it's like only even less than that have sub 12, even still.
I believe they're 18.
18 now, and a few of them, like myself, are not in the tournament. So like, I'm pretty sure of the 18 people, I think it's maybe only like 12 or so that are in the tournament. Because I know I'm not.
People who have the capability of getting sub 12 before.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. The great thing about these tournaments is that it pushes people to improve. So by the end of the tournament, we're going to see significantly more people with way better times, which is really exciting. Because it's always nice to see people grow.
And we've been seeing PBs getting posted in the Discord like repeatedly over and over and over again. Yeah, so they're all getting better.
Yeah, it's crazy. I only hope that the game can remain as active after the tournament's over and we can have a real nice community thing going on for a while.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Anyway, I think we should close things off here so we're not delaying things too much.
Yeah, we're coming to
so, thank you both for having an excellent race and congrats again.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Speed Gaming, and hopefully look forward to more tournament matches.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll have more races coming up. Whether they're not there today, I'm not entirely sure, but they're eventually going to happen.
I think this was the last one today.
Yeah, so we'll have some more races tomorrow, I believe.
Yep.
So, all right. See you guys around.
See ya.